Uh, uh, hello. This is the Don't Look Down podcast, number 17. And, yeah, that's amazing, huh, honey?
It is amazing.
Yeah. And my name is Richard John Walters, and this is...
Hi, I'm Kiki McBride.
Yeah. And we are the Coexistence Coalition. Yeah, baby. So I thought I'd come out tonight and, since, we got like 100 viewers sometimes, like, we'd like some more.
We're grateful for
some subscribers, so I thought I'd adopt, like, the MANOSPHERE look or something, you know what I mean?
What do you think? It's working, no?
I don't know if the Jersey accent goes along with that or not. I don't know.
Jersey?
Oh, God, I suck.
Was it Jersey?
I don't know. Some of these guys, man. Oh, what do they do? What are the kids doing with caps and big arms? Actually, no, I don't know. The Manosphere wears caps, I think, backwards. I'm not sure.
Manosphere does? Yeah?
Yeah, everybody's wearing fucking caps, baseball fucking caps.
Is that like its own planet?
I don't know, man. I don't know what these guys, these
It's a fashion.
bullet head boneheads. And then our
Oh, it's okay for men to want to be fashionable.
Yeah. But then you look at where does those taxes go? They're all in here. You know, like Christine and I watch YouTube videos, and I just like, what the fuck is going on? That goddamn Joe Rogan's so fucking stupid.
There's a lot of passion in that.
You know, and then some goes flying across the room.
Usually the remote. No, never the remote.
And Christine, that's the right. Relax, Rich, relax. But here's what like set me off. Like, I actually saw this on Sam Cedar's show, Minority Report. I think. Oh God, I hope I keep a hold of this thought. And Joe Rogan, this billionaire's talking, all right? And this billionaire is making the argument, we need to be taxed more. He pointed out to Joe Rogan laws, tax codes, changed since the 1980s.
That's right.
It's all, the history's all there, the changes, you know. If somebody had a set of balls, we could make some legislative changes and change it all back. But we're kind of fucked. I think he said that 4 people in this country own 50% of the wealth. Ain't that something? I'd say we're about fucked. I'd say some times are changing. How would I say that in a more logical and intellectual? Like William F. Buckley. How would he say it?
Well, I mean...
How would William F. Buckley say it?
Oh, I'm not certain. I've never met William F. Buckley.
Have you ever watched William F. Buckley?
I have.
You know about William F. Buckley?
Yes. I mean, it's hard to not be outraged when so much wealth is in just a few people's hands. It's hard.
Fuck, man.
It's objectively hard. They have
Fucking Bob Dylan, man. These times are changing. And ain't fucking... Fuck all this fucking... I'm not advocating violence, certainly.
Oh, no, you aren't.
Just loud voices. Fervent voices.
Fervent.
Feverish voices.
A fervent voice. We're inviting you to use your voices and
come down here.
Yeah, and weigh in on what you feel about the tax codes in the U.S. And
maybe you're part of the Manosphere. You want to come down here, you know what I mean?
There are women here too.
Right. You want a bike? Go on down. We'll talk about bikes.
Ah.
Well, What else can I talk about? Theater. And,
We
oh, shit. I don't know.
both have a theater background.
Right, that's
So
right.
We do. So we love
Law. We can talk about the law. I'm actually a lawyer.
Yeah. We talk about art,
Yeah, man.
languages.
I'm a performance artist. I like to think, huh, honey?
Yeah.
And Christina's like a real artist.
Oh, I don't know.
She's a real artist.
I'm not sure what that definition holds. What does that definition hold? Before I sign that, I'd like to know. Yeah, I'm dealing with a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like, let's get it in writing. All right, let's figure it out. Ultimately, I think we are people who deal in facts, though.
Yeah, man, we're fun. So just come on down, man. Our thing is like, what is our thing? Let us get into our thing. Every first Friday, it's on Blurred.
Right.
This is catching on. Her little podcast. Actually, we're getting some more commenters anyway, so that's nice. Oh God, what is the?
There are a lot of people out there who feel disconnected from their communities, who can see clearly, this is an injustice or this is an injustice, or, the decisions that are made in politics may not correspond to what you believe in your integrity.
Right.
There are plenty of us out there. It's that we're all just a little disconnected. Maybe if we could get together in human form and speak to each other, build connections.
Right.
Talk with
Here's my thing. Okay. It is theoretically possible to put a candidacy together or a political party together that would be, yes, a third party, and it would be called the Coexistence Coalition. Okay, and so that's the idea. We're trying to build an ethos, an identity. What do we want? We want the rule of law. It's out of hand. Wall Street to Main Street.
Yes.
Both borders. All borders. Oh, God. I mean, if we don't get a hold of it now, it's going to corrode completely. And those animals at the top, and you know who you are. And I don't want to, I don't give a fuck about you fucking Trumpers, former Trumpers. I hear this one dude, I kind of like him. I don't want to call him out because he'll just squash me because I'm a nobody. I think what is JL or whatever his fucking name is? This fucking, I don't know, he's red-haired ginger guy. Well, we got to admit that Trump has done so much good for us, but it's time to leave Trump. Like, you don't have to admit anything about Trump doing good because he is a deceiver. All right? He deceived you. He's a fraud. He's a phony. And he got your votes by lying to you.
And gaslighting you as well.
The only thing he fucking did was fucking make some fucking racist changes or whatnot. And got some easy fucking pickings. Low fucking fruit on fucking Christ. I don't know what that. Like fucking bullshit. Like, oh God, fuck. I don't want to think about Trump. Fuck him. Anyways, that that's sort of like this. The manosphere. And you're turned on, obviously, by my masculine arms. And look, this is America's second part, which is clearly an answer to America First. So we're rolling that into our campaign. Not really, sort of. I'm working on t-shirts. The whole red dragon. I have a red dragon out on the street above my door. It's a red dragon. It's a red Welsh dragon. My grandmother's maiden name on my dad's side is named Griffiths. That means hard ruler. So I'm using that as part of my campaign. And above it, I'm putting Deus Ducit, which is Latin for God, guys. And below it, I'm putting Ik Dien, which means I serve. I serve, God guides under the, and we're all red dragons, baby. Dig it! Dig it on down now!
And some of us are unassuming red dragons.
That's right, man. We're gonna be the Red Dragons. I'm gonna order
That's right.
T-shirts and right.
Right.
What we gonna do? Here we go. Women, the weak, and the poor is gonna be the ethos of the Red Dragons. All right, that's our little sub-culture. We've got cultures and subcultures and winning cultures and
Because do you know why that is? Because people in every culture need a hand at some point.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We could all find ourselves disenfranchised psychologically, mentally, financially. We can all find ourselves taking care of people we love. The fact is, you can still thrive after that. We can all work together to build a stronger foundation where everyone has a voice in those situations. Everyone has a voice about how to move forward with money, with tax dollars, with lives, with education. We have a brilliant country.
And piss.
That's so romantic.
My head is a sieve.
Oh, maybe you're a little tired. Today, it's Wednesday night. Midweek for us is like, well, you know, you live it too, Wednesday night. Point being, we can all help each other. We can do it. We just need to get organized.
Oh, God. Well, let's see here. Subcultures, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. I was going to say this joke. Ready?
I don't know.
It'll be so funny.
Okay.
I've been doing a little, reading Wikipedia.
Ah.
A little YouTube. I read my, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I read The Cult of Trump.
Oh, good.
And now, clearly, I'm an expert on psychological warfare.
Oh.
Okay, kids? And I want you to listen to your future Grand Poobah. Okay, man? That's right. So get used to it. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure your life experience has brought you to understand people's character and nature as well. I mean, it's hard not to catch on when someone's telling you a lie. It's just, don't be blinded by the bright lights. Look at the facts, follow the money. You can figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I did the rule of law. Look, man, if the statute of limitations has not passed on your fucking crime, you're going to get fucking prosecuted. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever. All right. Now that frightened everybody.
Doesn't frighten people who are well-intentioned.
Yeah. So the next thing, our coexistence coalition. This is what I want as a party plank. I think you're together with me on this kind of stuff, but you might say to me, Rich, you're an idiot. You're a fool. Let's do this. And I'll say, great. And we'll have a vicious argument. No, I'm kidding. We'll just talk, man. Talk about what you want. Maybe it's valid. Maybe it's a valid part of what we're trying to do.
There's nothing wrong with taking action on something you believe in. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing.
Yeah. And so the second category is separate and apart from the fifth category, which is women's reproductive right and like anything that comes under women, like women and children, whatever. Second prong is strengthening the social safety net, which includes Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, Social Security disability. I include minimum wage, moving that up to $15 an hour within at least 4 years. I mean, that's, Christ, they'll howl at that, but that's fucking nothing. And then, that's all the ideas I got for the social safety net right now.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good start. I mean,
Right. Go ahead, baby.
the point is open communication. What do people need? What does the average American actually need right now. You know, we're all finding ourselves. We all dream for a better future.
Right.
We do, right? But maybe it's not the car in the driveway and a chicken in every pot. Maybe America's changing. We're moving forward. We want our kids to be educated.
Yeah, you're right. Here, the social safety net is healthcare, right?
Right.
You have to figure fucking that out.
Right. You can't make, you know, how many of us are in jobs where we're afraid to lose our insurance, so we stay, right? Well, maybe you have a brilliant idea or something you want to do, or maybe a different interest you could follow to make money, or even a business idea that you're uncertain to move forward with because you can't lose your insurance. I mean, that's all very real things. Those are real. And there are income caps to how much you could make and stay in social services. It's a very difficult thing to navigate, taking care of your family, your children, the people you love.
You know, maybe some things we mean test shouldn't be mean tested at all.
What does mean testing?
Based upon your income. Like
yeah.
if you can't get this if your income is any higher than this. Well, fuck it, give it to them.
Right. Well, if you want people to take initiative.
Right. Well, here's I'll give you an example of something. I don't know those $1,000 checks. I fucking lost track of them.
I don't remember.
The $1,000 check. Fuck did it first. Was it Biden? Might have gave $1,000 check out to get the economy going when COVID first came around, and then some other whatever. Fuck. But they means tested it, like you couldn't get any more money than this, and blah blah blah. And I don't know what the fuck. Maybe I didn't get the fucking money because I don't know. I think I did. But anyway, I sensed the resentment.
Oh, you're kidding. There's so much resentment.
By my peers.
Yeah.
From this, these people that they were giving checks to were swine.
Well, and also there were people who were the frontline workers, right? Who had to work in difficult circumstances with the pandemic. We didn't know what the consequences were. And they weren't receiving the same economic resources to be doing that. I mean, there was on my block, it was like the Great Divide. People were very angry about that. And I think a lot of relationships between neighbors disintegrated because of it.
Because of the $1,000 check?
Because of the check, the way the pandemic was handled in general, but also money. Wherever money's concerned, people will argue. People will argue. It's a thing.
I think we have to examine the means testing thing. Well, how much fucking more is it going to cost anyway to give it to the fucking rich people? Who gives a fuck if you give them $1,000? If they want to fucking take it to fucking the Caribbean and spend fucking Coke, who gives a fuck? You do what you want. But if you don't give it to them, it makes them mad.
Right. Well, then resentment builds. To be resentful of people in need, right? Because this is what we're talking about. When there are people, women and children in need, single parents in need, they objectively have things more difficultly. Okay, you're going to be resentful of them on top of it. They have more work than others. It doesn't make sense.
I think the argument is okay, rich people, they just put it in the bank, fuck them. Nah, don't do that. Just give them the fucking check, man.
Right.
Who cares?
Right.
And if you don't assume they'll just put it in the bank. Well, maybe they'll do something nice with it and give it to fucking, their Sunday school or some shit of the poor kids down the road. You don't know. You don't know what they're
We don't know. No, we don't.
Wow.
But it does create resentment.
Yeah, man. So that's maybe a different direction we should go with that. Oh, we're solving all the world's problems again.
But we forgot the guitar.
We're coming from the MANOSPHERE. Yeah, I didn't have a...
We forgot that it's with the cat.
I didn't have a tuner. I did not have a tuner. And I had it playing fucking shitty,
It didn't work out.
My guitar playing and these little opening songs and little closing songs, they're pretty suspect, man. I'm not sure I like listening to them. That's how bad I play.
Oh, I like what you sing to me. I'm biased.
All right. Well, we're going to get together next time.
Okay.
I got a tuner on the phone. I couldn't use it. That's how lame I am. Lame baby boomer.
Well, we're learning.
Yikes. All right. Moving right along. Number 3. Railroad to every county seat in the United States. And you know what? How many weeks have we been having this podcast, honey?
We've had 17 episodes.
Yeah, what's that mean, man?
I don't know, actually.
17 weeks.
No, because we doubled up halfway
That's
through.
right. It's very complicated. 10 weeks?
Yes, maybe 10 weeks, Tyler.
Wow.
That's impressive.
It is. What was I going to say?
Railroad.
Yes. It's been, all right. Is it 17 weeks? 17 episodes. 10 weeks? We don't know. But after all this time, I made the ultimate sacrifice.
What's that?
I got on my phone and asked AI, ready for this? What would it cost to put together a rail system that connected every county seat in the lower 48 states? And you know what it said?
What?
This was the low end. But I want you to know this. You don't need fucking high-speed rail. I was in China 5 times, and that rail was made for a specific purpose. You know, in going to the Chinese New Year. This is the movement to the countryside. Blah blah blah. You don't need the Hyperloop or some bullshit. All right. How excited there.
Well, what was the cost on it?
It was $1.5 trillion. Isn't that interesting? That was the lowest. Okay, $1.5 trillion. Isn't that interesting? Wasn't that the request of Donald Trump to Congress to fund the Iran war? Good times. I'll bet we could use that on the railroad. You know why? Because you fucking boomers, and I'm talking about me too, we owe those kids something because we screwed them by giving them such high college loans to pay back. Because yeah, you Biden, you put in that law in its legislation wherein students were no longer allowed to go into bankruptcy with their student loans.
That's sad.
You wrote that legislation. Don't you run away, Biden. Nobody brings this up. MSN doesn't bring it up. Nobody brings it up, but that's the truth. Biden signed in the legislation that disabled the ability to put your college loan debt into bankruptcy. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? All right? Because I remember this. Because this was a professional ethics exam question. A student declares bankruptcy on his law school loans. Will he be permitted to practice law? And the answer was no, obviously, because he was immoral. Well, after that time, which is, I believe, 90, okay, it was Joe Biden that signed legislation, representing the Delaware state, all those fucking corporations. I wonder where the bankers were. That was Joe Biden that signed that legislation, and that coward will never admit it. And you noticed in his administration, he was always trying to do something for the kids, those college kids and those student loans. He was always making up this bullshit kind of presidential proclamations are fucking strokes of the pen or some bullshit, but he knows it. And he'll go to his fucking grave knowing he fucked over fucking millions of people. Tens of millions of people. Hundreds of millions of people. You dumb fucker. How's that for a rant?
Well,
they know it. Where's I going with this?
Well, it's unpleasant because we all know people who have crushing student loan debt. I do. My neighbors have them. You know, they're trying to raise kids, buy houses, build lives, get married when they have a looming debt, right?
No,
So-
yeah, I'm roaring like a lion. But hey, you fucking baby boomers. Maybe you do owe these kids something. Who are you talking to, Rich? Big dumb. Think about it. You think I'm big and dumb? You think about that. You think about the kids today. What are they going to fucking live for, man? If we don't start giving them to them, helping them, they're gonna quit playing. They're gonna quit playing the game. Rah, 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 wanna roar some more, rah! All right, here it is. Here's the deal. All right, 3,000 county seats throughout the United States, and you might think about your county where you live, and what is your county capital, and think about that county capital. This is the idea that you bring people back to the main street. And you enable this by county capitals all having a rail station. I just was in Uniontown tonight and I saw their old rail station. Yes, you would connect that with maybe, I don't know, Morgantown and, well, what's on the way? Maybe Washington and eventually Pittsburgh. And these would branch out. I don't know the exact engineering, spoken hub, whatever. It's logistics, that's logistics and engineering. That would be exciting. It would be a project, huh? I don't think we can go anywhere further on the moon, right? Okay? What do you want to do? Populate fucking Mars, you morons? For fucking Elon Musk? Get your fucking heads out of your asses. Oh, Christ. I was at fucking church. Fucking our Orthodox Christian fucking church. And this fucking parishioner's talking about that fucking, this fucking stupid fucking way that, those goddamn boosters fucking, he's explaining how there's boosters coming to the ground and this fucking tower clips and catches it. Oh, wow. Elon Musk. God. What the fuck does he fucking eat? I hate that. Ketamine, that fucker. That fucking animal. That fucking animal who came up here in Pennsylvania. And you fucking Pennsylvanians sit around there and you fucking laugh while he steals your fucking... He interfered with our fucking election by having that fucking goddamn lottery, whatever the fuck it was. Goddamn fucking animal. Fucking goddamn Merrick Garland, too fucking afraid to fucking open his goddamn fucking mouth. I'm told that fucking they suck, man. Democrats suck. That's why you can't trust them. That's why we want to get this fucking thing going, man. Fuck.
It certainly shows the diversity of word, Richard.
All right, man. All right, man. So okay. All right. So we got the idea? So build it and they will come. All right? Have some fucking faith. Fuck. All right? And fucking, the idea is you bring the population in from the coastlines, which we think are going to be fucking wet, fucking underwater anyway. Jesus Christ, someday. Fuck. And then, but that traffic, those passengers, that's going to, yes, it's subsidized. Sure, they'll pay some, but it's going to have to be subsidized. I don't know what's wrong with you morons who don't understand the idea that you have to subsidize transportation in between cities, inside cities, across the country, and in general. You have to subsidize TSA workers. You have to subsidize regulation of the fucking airlines. You have to subsidize fucking highways. You have to subsidize Amtrak. Oh, it's a socialist state. We have to start working together. You little fuckers that run off into your fucking... Talk about living in a fucking silo. You shitheads. Fucking beat off on the fucking computer and don't fucking see any women at all.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry. Fucking...
Am I mistaken?
Monsters.
Or do we subsidize buying new American cars right now? Wasn't there a perk to buying new American cars?
I don't know. I'm sorry, honey. I'm flat-footed. Am I supposed to know this?
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm asking you. I remember there being some talk about that. About if you bought an American car, you'd get a break. Well, that's interesting because if we provided transportation for people, they'd get a break, right? And then they could afford to buy their own car eventually. We need to let people connect with each other in an affordable manner.
Yeah, look, think of all the fucking goddamn fucking cars you see in fucking goddamn junkyards, all right? Christ. Think about fucking rail. Then you don't have to fucking destroy the fucking rail every fucking 5 years. Understand?
We could use what we have and
Right.
make something of it.
Yes, we could have fucking buses. Fuck buses. Cars with liquor and fucking nice seats. You ever sit like Amtrak or fucking? I'm thinking about the rail in it comes down from Penn Station to New Jersey. I don't know if you guys ever rode that.
Did you write that?
Yeah, man, it was cool. Like I used to go. I did it once or twice. I go from Ocean Grove to. You get off in Long Branch, and then you go into Penn Station, coming south from Jersey, you know, and it's like, you know, it's, what the hell is it? I think it's an hour and a half or something. You know, maybe you could get there faster by, you know, driving, probably not, but whatever. You know, it was, and that ride is, you know, it's much more than a bus ride. It's substantial. You know, it's not rickety. Now on the other hand, then you get into rail and grading, the thickness of the rail, and the rail, and whether it can be used also as freight. And then there's light rail, and then you know, I was watching this thing in Canada about rail, and here's how they fucked the fucking thing in Toronto, man. They made it yield to car traffic, all right? This fucking thing cannot yield to car traffic. It's got to be competitive with cars, obviously, and it cannot yield to fucking car traffic, and it cannot be too fucking slow. I think they made this rail up in Toronto on purposely shitty to get rid of it. I honestly think so. They're fucking going nuts. All right, what's going on? I'm sorry. So, yeah. And here's how crazy I am. I love saunas, right? I keep on going nuts about this. Saunas and steam rooms. And like I say, man, imagine getting off rail, I don't know, Uniontown, you know, Washington, Butler, Morgantown, you know, Wheeling. And you get off the rail, and then you walk a block or so, and then there's like, it would be more or less a bathhouse, all right? I guess you'd call it a bathhouse, a steam house.
Center, maybe there'd be a swimming pool.
Right. All right. Actually, my dream is steam sauna, basketball, theater.
Oh, wow, that'd be great.
You know, a little community station.
Community centers.
Community centers.
Yeah.
Every county seat, no matter how fucking small it is.
Yeah.
You know, imagine getting on a fucking train at Penn Station and you're fucking right out to fucking, you know, Wyoming or Idaho or New Mexico. You go that way and you can connect. I'm thinking that if you had enough money, man, you just like do it forever or something, right? You stop in those stations. 3,000 county seats in America in the lower 48. $1.5 trillion.
You brought
Well, I had a dream. I don't want to make fun of him. I'm not making fun of Martin Luther King, but I have a dream. What about my dreams? Huh? What about my needs? Who's taking care of me?
don't even know what to say to that. I think everybody has their own personal dream. And there was a dream of America too that maybe is outdated. Like we have to step up to the plate and provide for what people need now. Everyone wanted a car in their lot and a chicken in every pot. Now I think people want access to good health care. They want transportation. They want to be able to weigh in on the political situation. They don't want to clock out from it. They actually want to weigh in.
Yeah.
They want people to build their lives and also build stronger communities. I mean, post-pandemic, pandemic didn't age us all like fine wine. Some of us came out of there like vinegar. There are things that in our lives have changed, right? We're fortunate to be here. We're fortunate to move forward. But that doesn't mean that it's not difficult. We still have difficulties. But if you feel as though you have some power in your life to change something for yourself or for your children or for your neighbors or for someone you love, it's empowering. You can move forward. Gives you the strength to keep going and to build something better.
A sense of agency over your
Yes.
future.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank
That's what
you,
that's
darling.
that's right,
Yeah.
baby. That's the way it should be here.
Right.
Fuck. I remember some woman, words to the effect, talking about a life where she had agency over her own future. Something like that, she said, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, when you have young people with crushing debt, they certainly don't feel as though they have agency over their future.
What the
right?
fuck? And their choices become limited.
Right?
It's poverty.
I've heard women say, my partner won't marry me because of my student loan debt. I've heard women say things like that. They won't take on my debt. You know, so what are we doing? We're creating an environment where you can't build together because of debt.
Yeah.
And that was predatory lending.
And I could put that back in the bankruptcy code if you make me the grand poobah. Yeah, I could. Think about that. Yeah, baby, I can do all of Joe Biden's garbage. He fucked up a couple things. All right.
Everybody fucks up. That's how it works.
All right. Where are we going with this?
We're good.
We good? We do two things. I just want to get through. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Because January 6th, and you want to think about this, January 6th? Well, those guys are going to be inside the fucking White House. And then we have to get inside the fucking thing. And we have to kick them out. So, yes. I like that manosphere. Yeah. Get manly with me.
Tangosphere.
Manosphere.
It's a tangosphere.
Very swampy manosphere. Baby. Yeah, manosphere. You know, I respect your Second Amendment rights, but you got to help with lowering violence. And that would be, here's the idea. It's role model. It's I read about this Mississippi Miracle with the reading. Apparently, kids respond very well to reading out loud, getting on their feet and reading, maybe doing some role playing and reading. And you NRA people, well, maybe we could put a little God in some book. Yeah, we could. And we'll help kids to do nonviolence. You know, we'll throw that GOD word around a little bit, and we'll teach those kids to read. And we'll teach them about situations in which they might have violent parent. The mommy or daddy might be violent, and there might be a gun in the house. What do they do when that happens? Huh? What do they do when they find? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy.
That's all very sad. It's all very sad to think about somebody who's weaker in an environment where they're being.
What do they do about loss?
Mistreated, right?
They lost one of their friends. How do we handle that? Do we handle that with anger?
Well, it's consequence. And
I think we can pull the NRA people into schools, whether in the city or the countryside, and you can read to kids and help them read. After school, between 2 and 5. A lot of time.
Yeah, tutoring's an amazing thing.
The time
It
makes
works.
Sorry.
Yeah, tutoring works. Tutoring works.
That's right. Contact with the kids, man. Get off it. Get off your asses and quit fucking putting your fat guts out and fucking bragging about your fucking bullets and I'm fucking, I don't know, whatever. Fuck. Help some kids out.
Do a kid a solid.
I think this idea I have is good. Like, get the RNRA to train these kids, to help kids read and write and functioning and I think it will be legal. You can talk about separation of church and state, but this would be a private organization giving after school reading material on gun violence to kids, and it may happen to say the G word, the G-O-D word might end up in there. Some good orderly direction might end up in there. I don't want to upset the progressives too much. Rights and wrongs and stuff like that. But that might help those kids. All right. What else am I going? That's all I got to say for that now. And then I want to. No, we're just. Oh my God, we're running out of time.
Oh no.
All right, women's reproductive rights. I really want to. We can talk about that next time, maybe.
Yeah, we can. We want to take care. I want to see women and children taken care of.
Yeah, we gotta say goodbye about
Yeah.
10 seconds here, baby.
Okay, let's do it.
64 years. Oh, I'm 64 years old. Old sod, and life is a long, hard slog sometimes, and you gotta hope.